want to head back to Washington, and I want to bring in our justice correspondent, Pete Williams. And Pete, I understand that we do have now a decision on one of the gerrymandering cases, one of the critical cases of the term. And I know you're looking through your notes here. What can you tell us about that?
By a 5-4 vote, Hallie, along to traditional ideological lines, the Supreme Court has said that it cannot decide the question of political gerrymandering, partisan political gerrymandering. This is in the North Carolina case. Basically, the court says that this is a political question, that it's impossible to know where to draw the line because state legislatures, invariably, whoever's in control of the majority party in the legislature is responsible for drawing the political boundaries. How do you know when that essentially political process crosses a constitutional line? What the Supreme Court's majority here says is that is not a task for the courts. So by a 5-4 vote, the Supreme Court has turned down the partisan gerrymandering claim in North Carolina. And I would assume that by the same logic, they'll make the same decision in the second case involving Maryland. North Carolina is a case where the Republicans made as few Democratic districts as possible, 10 Republican districts, 3 Democratic districts. And one legislator involved in the process said, "Why did you do that?" And this Republican in the legislature said, "Because we couldn't figure out a way to have fewer than 3 Democratic districts." So it was clearly a partisan attempt to limit Democratic power. And today the Supreme Court said, we're going to stay out of that fight. This is the 3rd or 4th time the Supreme Court has been asked to rule on partisan gerrymandering over the last couple of decades, and each time has backed away. There was a very good chance of it last year, but they decided they couldn't take that case because of the parties in the case. They didn't think we're in the right posture. And so I would think that this is going to be a much harder claim to make now. The closest that the people wanting to make this claim came was several terms ago with Anthony Kennedy, who said, you know, I might be willing to say that there is such a thing as partisan gerrymandering. I just don't know what the test is. Well, he's gone, replaced by Justice Kavanaugh, who joined with the other Republican-appointed justices today in saying the court cannot make this decision, that it can't know where the line is in an essentially political process.
Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Why don't you subscribe? It's really easy. Just click on that button down there. And for more news from MSNBC, click on any of these videos here for the latest interviews and highlights. You can get more videos from MSNBC with our newsletters. Head over to msnbc.com/newsletters to sign up.